tenant improvements and what is a notice of non-responsibility. So tenant improvements detail what the modifications that are going to be and who's going to actually pay for those modifications. This actually applies to commercial and residential. For example, in a commercial setting, maybe there's a large office space with an open area that the tenant would like to convert to room or additional offices. If that's the case, they need to ensure that that is all agreed to in writing, and it stipulates who's going to pay for it, the manner of the work, and things like that. But that also applies for residential. So if a tenant wanted to, for example, replace a ceiling fan, they would have to get approval. So it restricts the tenant from making the modifications without the written consent, and it also stipulates who's going to pay for those and what's going to happen at the end of the lease. Now, because tenants sometimes will get that work done and pay for it, contractors get involved, and as a result, it's important that you understand that there's what's known as a notice of non-responsibility, which protects the property owner to be held with a property lien, what's known as a mechanics lien, on the property because the tenant hired the contractor and then didn't pay them. So that gets filed so that isn't that danger for the landlord for that notice of non-responsibility.